Just imagine, one day watching TV when, out of nowhere, a spine-chilling sound interrupts your favorite program, warning you of an incoming missile. Emergency alert systems have been designed to do this. By transmitting an eerie sound, emergency alerts have been able to get our attention and warn us about any dangers in our area. Yet there is no doubt that there are some alerts that are more creepy than others. From a warning about a zombie attack, to a downright creepy voice warning us of a dangerous situation, here are 6 unnerving emergency alerts broadcast on TV. A strange warning was transmitted in the state of Montana. On a Monday afternoon, viewers came across an eerie message broadcast by Montana's emergency alert system. The message ran across the screen during an ad, which warned viewers of an imminent zombie attack.
Severe storms to your weekend plans.
No one in North Central Montana can quote.
Experience you can trust technology you can count on. KRTV Storm Tracker Weather, Montana's most accurate.
You flip, but they flop. You flip, but they flop. Hi, Mark Hill here for the perfect...
Civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow the messages on screen that will be updated as information becomes available. Do not attempt to approach or apprehend these bodies as they are considered extremely dangerous. I repeat, civil authorities in your area have reported that the bodies of the dead are rising from their graves and attacking the living. Follow.
It was later found out that this message also appeared on other programs, including some in Michigan. Although being eerie, this was all a hoax. According to a TV station by the name of KRTV, a group of hackers infiltrated the station's emergency alert system and transmitted their own message across many programs. Aside from the fact that this was just a prank, there's no doubt that some people found this strange and perhaps a bit scary. Who knows what could have happened if someone who's extremely gullible had a weapon at their disposal and came across someone pretending to be a zombie just to play along with the hoax. It seems unlikely, but there have been a few cases where people have taken jokes a bit too seriously, resulting in someone or themselves getting hurt. An eerie transmission about the world ending was broadcast during a program. Each year, both the FCC and FEMA transmit an emergency broadcast test across the nation. On September 28th of 2016, YouTuber Chocula P uploaded a video of this transmission. The video begins with Chocula P recording the screen when all of a sudden it gets interrupted.
See it right there? Oh, the candles are coming in.
As the message plays, nothing seems unusual. However, towards the end, an unexpected voice interrupts the message.
Aspects of climate change. Oh, and nuclear holocaust. They throw that in there too. And it's a long story, and it details some of the people doing this and what they're doing and how much they're spending. And how they are working hard to keep it secret so that nobody will know they have this, so that nobody will try to get in. At the moment climate change renders the earth uninhabitable. I'm telling you, folks, and you couple this with this guy, Elon Musk, I know he's a hero to people, but it's simple as it.
Live traffic and breaking news.
The semi is on its side.
Get more at
Soon after watching this, people were left feeling confused and a bit uneasy. As you've already heard, this anonymous voice talked about climate change and how Earth will one day become uninhabitable. It's unclear why or how this happened. Some think that the transmission interfered with Rush Limbaugh's radio talk show, which seems to be the case, but others disagree. Could it be that some hacker intentionally inserted this segment from Limbaugh's talk show to warn us of some danger soon to happen? Or could it just be something else, such as interference with another broadcast? A chilling warning interrupts a show. It's unclear when this transmission was sent. The only information given is that it appeared during some program warning viewers of an incoming storm that happened to be very severe. This transmission was sent to both Hampshire and Hampton, which are 2 counties in Massachusetts.
The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for western Hampton County in western Massachusetts. Western Hampshire County in western Massachusetts.
There's nothing scary about the message of this transmission. However, the sound that plays along with it is. Of course, some people would be afraid and concerned for their safety in regard to a potentially dangerous storm. And it doesn't help to calm one down if eerie sounds like the one played come along with a message. It does help to grab our attention, but it doesn't help to calm our nerves. According to an expert on emergency alerts, the first 3 tones you hear are not meant to scare you. These are sounds generated by a technology called frequency shift keying, which is the same thing used for sending internet through voice channels like the telephone. Although most of this information is interesting, the sounds that are generated by this system still gives us goosebumps. A very scary warning about an incoming missile was transmitted in Hawaii. Just recently, residents of Hawaii received a very chilling message about a ballistic missile that was soon to hit the state. Although it was later found out that this was just a false alarm, there is no doubt that people were left frightened after seeing this message.
A missile may impact on land or sea within minutes. This is not a drill. If you are indoors, stay indoors. If you are outdoors, seek immediate shelter in a building. Remain indoors well away from windows. If you are driving, repeat. The U.S. Pacific Command has detected a missile threat to Hawaii. A missile may impact on land or sea within minutes. This is not a drill.
According to various articles, this transmission was by accident. An employee by mistake clicked on the wrong button, causing this message to be sent across Hawaii. A mistake like this is highly unlikely, so it shouldn't come as a surprise that most people were extremely scared to the point where they had to take extreme precautions. There have been stories of people hiding their families in sewers in the hopes that it will protect them from the missile they thought would soon strike. A message like this in the US would certainly scare everyone, and perhaps some people might not take this seriously, thinking that it's another false alarm, when in fact there's an actual threat heading over to the country. An unnerving emergency broadcast with a chilling voice was transmitted on TV. While watching TV, YouTuber MC Lowkey recorded a transmission that was unlike the rest. The video starts off with MC Lowkey watching what appears to be commercials, when out of nowhere, an emergency alert comes across the screen, giving a warning about severe weather. However, with this message came along a chilling voice. It's quite scary to hear something like this, especially during an emergency. Just like most transmissions, this one comes along with something that surely grabs our attention, but leaves us a bit unsettled. Hearing this is bound to give you goosebumps, especially if you were to hear this at night, alone in the dark. Perhaps sounds like these should be removed or replaced with something less chill-inducing, but that might not happen since there's nothing else as effective as this that can grab our attention. A very strange transmission hints at an accident that will happen the following day. On September 28th of 2016, residents of New Jersey came across the National Emergency Alert System on TV. The transmission ran across the screen and read, "Civil authorities have issued a hazardous materials warning for the United States." It then goes on to state this.
Some trains make for further instructions.
This unusual message left people a bit confused. Why would FEMA and the FCC broadcast this strange message? And was it even them that sent this? Or was it a hacker? By the following day, such questions seemed to be answered after a terrible event took place in Hoboken of New Jersey. A New Jersey transit train crashed and injured many people as well as killing an individual. Because of this event, many people believe that the transmission from the day before had something to do with this. Did the message serve as a warning? Or was this just a coincidence? After being questioned by many reporters, WKTV, the station that transmitted this message, stated that FEMA did not send this out and that someone hacked into their station system. FEMA later adds that the rhyme came from one of Dr. Seuss's works. Although we now know where the rhyme comes from, no one knows who transmitted this, leaving this mystery unsolved. Thanks for watching. If you've ever came across a creepy emergency broadcast, let me know in the comments below. That said, I'm BizarreBub, and I'll see you in the next one.